Hey guys, so I don't actually think my first M.O.A.B on Hordat were long enough, like, to get everything in that I wanted to. So this is another M.O.A.B that I've got on Hordat, just to like, I only I only went for one on Hordat again, just to like try and, so it's the same topic if you get me. Now I actually die once before I get it, just so you all know. And to be fair, it's a pretty stupid death, so I'll just get it out of the way now. But rest of it's pretty much good. I mean, there's a bit of blood, but apart from that, it's pretty much nice. Now, this is a what I would suggest on this map if you're going through your first M.O.A.B is a sub or a shotgun. I won't go with like ACR on this map because that's just like having an ACR on Dome really, innit? Because it's just too small, and you've got lots of little corners, so you better with a shotgun or an SMG or something like that. And that was my first death, by the way, and my only death. So yeah, that's what I'd suggest first time. And portable radar, yeah, I've just reminded myself. That is probably one of the most useful things you can get, and you can just run around with it, chuck it every now and then, pick it up, there's no one about, chuck it again, and just keep doing that, and then just picking people off. Because as you can see, I'm actually running round, and I'm not actually standing my ground as I were in my first one. So this is a little different in that sense. I do pick up my old perk bonus in a minute, and as you can, you may have noticed, that's not changed my perk package, what I've used, kill streak, sorry. And that's not going to change, I don't think, because this is the best way you're going to get your M.O.A.B and the most efficient, in my opinion. I said in my first video, there's no point putting an AC 130 on because you're not going to be able to use it. So what's the point? It just defeats objects to me. So you can, if you want, just use spy planes and counter spy planes. That works, but I just think kills come a lot easier when you're like, you have your Chuck Norris kill streaks on. Scarves, that's probably the most useful thing for getting mobs, like, overall. But I've said all this in my first one, I'm just like reiterating what I said like first time round. Now what you want to do is, if you know that someone's around, like if you're running away and you see someone, right, and you're running around the corner and they're getting hit marker on you, then just run around the corner and don't turn around and just start shooting, because then they've got the advantage because you're already wounded. They know exactly what you're doing, whereas you'd have to turn around, look at them while they're shooting you already, and it's not really going to work. So what I would suggest is here, look, right, he thought that I thought that he was dead, if that makes sense. So I waited a bit, and then he thought I was going one way, so I turned back and shot him the other way. Whereas if I'd have just turned around, I was already wounded, and he could quite easily have just wiped me out with like a 1-hit marker because I was already on my deathbed. So that's what I'd suggest. Just like run around the corner. If you pretend you haven't seen them, run around the corner, lay down. Then when they come round, you can surprise them and then just rape them. Simple as that. That's probably one of the best strategies. If like this isn't exactly what happened, but like, you get the idea, I think, and that's probably what I'd suggest for like if you're already wounded, because you're not really going to survive a gunfight if you're already like 1-hit marker away from death. And this terrified me. I shit myself. Watch this. I absolutely shit myself, and I'm not going to lie, my nerves were so bad because I actually thought that were going to kill me, and I'm on quite a bit of a kill streak, if you may have noticed, and so I were getting a little bit worried, but as you can see, my perks saved me. And if you were just using the spy plane, counter spy plane tactic, you'd have died then, and that's why I'd suggest it's them little tiny things what help you, what really get you the M.O.A.B, and that's why I implore you to use the specialist perk bonuses, because they're just so helpful, and you've got a huge advantage, and it's really that good. This video is slightly longer than my first one, but you've got to take into account the death, because I did get quite a few kills before death, I think, and that did really set me back a bit, because this is 6 minute 19 long, and my first one was 5 minute 37, I think it were. So there's a minute in it, and I think if I just got my M.O.A.B straight away, then it'd be very quick. And I actually camp here because there's a predator there, an airstrike and a stealth bomber. So if something like that happens, you find overhead cover. And what I'd suggest is only like stand your ground if you're doing my first tactic in my first video. Only stand your ground if you're like near somewhere with overhead cover, because predators just come so quietly with no warning to them whatsoever if you don't actually listen properly, and it can really startle you, and it can get you killed so easily. And you just need some overhead cover near you, and if you've got that, then you're away. And another thing I'd suggest is get an headset, get a decent headset. I myself, I've got a Turtle Beach Air Force X12s, and I will leave a link in the description for them for them, like, when I upload this for you guys, because if you haven't already got one, I'd also suggest Dre Beats if you can afford them and you've got that kind of money to chuck about on Xbox and just doing good on it. If you aren't, then I'd just stick with like Turtle Beaches, because the ones that I've got now work great. There's no wrong with them. The only thing wrong with them is they've got a slight buzz when they're charging, but apart from that, it's just absolutely great. And they're only £35 from Amazon, so I will leave a link in the description for them. But if you don't have to take my choice, you can pick your own, but you can hear footsteps, everything. Even if they've got like Ninja or a stupid perk like that, you can hear them so clearly, and that's what I'd suggest. It's just absolutely great, and if you've got all that, you're going to have better advantages over your enemies, and it's just great. And you may not get one straight away. I mean, just before uploading this, I've got, what did I get? I got a 20 kill streak on Dome, a gun streak, and then I died. Then I got another 17 kill streak on, I think it was Fallen. So don't be disheartened if you don't get one straight away, because it's probably not going to happen, and it's going to take a bit of time and a lot of luck. It's probably 20% skill and like other 80 luck. So don't be disheartened, like I said. And I'm going to be uploading some more M.O.A.B, so keep like watching if you want, because there's going to be plenty more coming. And just keep enjoying playing, guys, until you actually get your first M.O.A.B. See you guys.